Hey, what's going on? First and foremost, I just want to give people the heads up. I'm currently sick, so I may sound weird, but this is going to be my review of the first Descendant Platinum pending. And the reason why I say that is because I have accomplished everything required for the Platinum. However, Slop Maketh the module didn't pop. I have found a workaround that requires you to use 10 crystallization catalysts at the same time during the same session without turning your system off. Apparently, that'll pop the trophy, but a lot of people are not able to get the trophy to pop. I may wait for the developers to fix that. I haven't decided yet. This game is a mixed bag. It is very similar to games like Destiny and The Division in its gameplay. It's a free to play that came out at the beginning of the month. So, one of the biggest things going on in the game right now is AFKing, idling, griefing, and things such as that. And that is something that the developers need to address and do something about. Um, Another one that I would throw in there is people aborting missions and um, leaving other people dry. Like they need to implement something like a reward and punishment type situation where the people who abort can't play for an hour, and the people who stayed, get better odds on the drops that they're seeking, or something of that nature. Speaking of the drop rates in this game are abysmal. I have been trying for an energy activator for 5 days now. I've done countless objectives, missions, and whatnot trying to get said item, only to get an item I've already got 20 of. Um, and jumping right into the next part of that, I would highly recommend that developers implement something in similar capacity to the module combining mechanic, because that gives us something to do with the items. Apparently they're intending to implement a trade system, but by the time they do that, it's not really going to be relevant. People are not likely to care. So I don't know that that's the right path. The overall gameplay is repetitive, and that may bother some people. I'm not one of them. There are some enemies that need to be tweaked because they have hitboxes that need to be hit, but somehow, even when you hit them, uh, they don't go down like they're supposed to. A piece of advice for players out there: turn off your auto aim. The auto aim system in this game is kind of janky, and it shoots below the target point constantly. So I would recommend turning auto aim off. There's a weird pull that it does on your controller. Um, yes, I would definitely recommend that people turn off auto aim. The monetization in this game is extremely predatory, so do be warned of that. There's even characters in this game that cost $100, and there's multiple of them. The the stabilizers when it comes to the items that can drop are insignificant. They don't really have a major impact. I've been trying to get a 6% drop item. When I used it on one of the things, I ended up with a 10% chance, which when everything else is 32, it's the 10% has no prayer practically. And I know that percentages aren't cumulative, it's the percentage based on the current situation or item, and that they don't accumulate. Overall, the first Descendant is a bit of a mixed bag, and I hope that the developers realize they need to be less predatory with their um, monetizations, because that's eventually just going to drive players away. And this will just become another free to play title that had potential and faded away. But those are my thoughts on the first Descendant. Keep on gaming.